Hello viewers, welcome to the domestic news update on Top Accolade News. First, the headlines. Supreme Court to hear Atiku and oBI'S appeal against Tinubu. Labour deal threatened as NLC accuses Minister of violation. Fuel queues grow as depots experience limited supply. Details coming up shortly. In politics, Supreme Court to hear Atiku oBI'S appeal against Tinubu. The Supreme Court is set to hear separate appeals filed by Alhaji, Atiku, Abubakar and Mr. Peter Obi to nullify President Bola Tinubu's election victory. Both candidates have filed multiple grounds of appeal challenging the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court, which affirmed Tinubu as the valid winner of the 2023 presidential election. Atiku argues that the judgment was against the weight of evidence and amounted to a grave miscarriage of justice. He insists that the court erred in law by failing to nullify the election due to non-compliance with the Electoral Act, among other reasons. The hearing is scheduled for Monday. Still in politics, Labour deal threatened as NLC accuses Minister of violation. A nationwide strike is looming as the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) accuses the Minister of Labour and Employment, Simon Lalong, of violating the agreement reached with the government. The agreement aimed to caution the effect of petrol subsidy removal, but the NLC alleged deviations from the agreement. Organized Labour had suspended a planned nationwide strike based on the October 2, 2023 agreement, which included a wage award and non-interference with the activities of the NURTW. Efforts to contact Minister Simon Lalong have proven futile, but the NLC insists that the government is trying to impose new leadership on the NURTW. Leading to tensions, the 30-day deadline for the agreement fulfillment is drawing near. On business matters, fuel queues grow as depots experience limited supply. Long queues at petrol stations in major cities, including Lagos and Abuja, are causing concern as petrol marketers report limited supply from depots. The NNPC Limited, the sole importer of petroleum products, is said to be rationing supply to depots, causing difficulties for independent stations. Chief Chinedu Ukadike, the public relations officer of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, confirmed the situation and highlighted the over-reliance on the government-owned oil company. NNPC now supplies products mainly to depot owners with a significant number of fuel stations, despite reassurances from NNPC's MD Mele Kayari. The scarcity is causing concerns in the market. You are watching the news on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. Regarding environment, Lagos government wants residents to relocate due to imminent flooding. The Lagos state government has issued a warning to residents in communities along the Ogun River to immediately relocate due to the opening of the Oyon Dam by Ogun-Osun River Basin Authority and the impending rainy season. The affected areas include Lekki, Ajah, and several others. The Commissioner of Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, stressed the urgent need for relocation as heavy flooding has already begun in some neighborhoods. The Ogun-Osun River Basin Authority has also advised residents to move to safer areas. The government's primary concern is the safety of lives and properties, especially with the significant rise in rainfall and water released as per the latest statistics. In sports, Ex-Eagles defender rules out Super Eagles winning AFCON 2023. Former international George Abbey has cast doubt on the Super Eagles' chances of winning the forthcoming African Cup of Nations AFCON tournament in Ivory Coast. Despite the team's recent efforts, Abbey believes the current squad lacks the strength needed to compete for the title. He expressed concerns about the team's performance in recent games, especially in goalkeeping. The return of Francis Uzoho to the squad raised concerns due to howlers in friendlies. Abe suggests that while patriotism is important, the present state of the team should not be ignored in evaluating their chances in becoming AFCON leaders and winners. That concludes our domestic news update for today. Stay tuned for more domestic news and development. Thanks for joining us. I am Jonathan Pawai. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.